Stop comparing yourself. One of the biggest silent pains in life is comparing yourself to everyone else. We scroll, we watch, and we think, why is she winning? And I'm still stuck. But what we forget is simple. Her road is not your road. If a fish spends its life trying to fly like a bird, it will feel like a failure forever, even though it can swim across an entire ocean. Social media made this worse. We see highlight reels, new cars, big houses, perfect bodies, and suddenly, our own life feels small. We forget our strengths. We forget our progress. And slowly, that comparison turns into sadness, then hopelessness. So this story is for anyone who's ever thought, I'll never be as good as them. Listen closely, because one idea here can change the way you think forever. There was a small town on the edge of a quiet forest in Oregon. In that town lived a boy named Ethan Miller. Ethan was kind, hardworking, and disciplined. But one habit was slowly breaking him. He compared himself to everyone. When he saw his classmate Jake always getting top grades, Ethan thought, I wish I was that smart. When he saw his neighbor Ryan driving a brand new truck, Ethan thought, I wish I had money like him. Even at the gym, watching someone run faster, he'd think, why am I so slow? Those thoughts never stopped. His focus disappeared. His motivation faded. Even things he loved stopped feeling good. Every night, the same thought repeated. I'll never measure up. One afternoon, a retired Navy veteran named Grandpa Joe visited the town. People respected him. He spoke calmly, but his words always hit deep. Ethan finally opened up. Sir, he said, I work hard, but whenever I see someone doing better, I feel like I'll never be enough. Grandpa Joe smiled gently. Meet me tomorrow morning, he said, by the oldest oak tree in town. The next morning, Ethan showed up early. Grandpa Joe was already there. Look around, he said. What do you see? Ethan looked closely. Different trees, he said. Some tall, some short, some full of fruit, some just strong and wide. Grandpa Joe nodded. Imagine if the apple tree said, why am I not tall like that pine? Or if the pine said, I wish I had sweet fruit like apples. Would that make any sense? Ethan laughed. No. That would be ridiculous. Grandpa Joe pointed around. And yet, the forest is beautiful, right? Ethan nodded. Because every tree has a purpose. Grandpa Joe said. Different strengths. Different timelines. Same value. Then he walked Ethan to a nearby lake. Fish moved smoothly through the water. Above them, an eagle soared through the sky. Imagine the fish saying, I wish I could fly. Grandpa Joe said. And the bird saying, I wish I could breathe underwater. Ethan shook his head. They're built for different things. Grandpa Joe smiled. Exactly. So why are you trying to live someone else's life? You have strengths too, he said softly. You just haven't respected them yet. Find what you're built for and go all in. That moment changed everything for Ethan. He stopped comparing. He started building. Day by day, His confidence came back. Years later, Ethan started his own business. Not overnight. Not viral. But real. Eventually, the whole town knew his name. When people asked, "How did you make it?" Ethan always smiled and said, "Never compare your path to someone else's. A fish will always fail at flying. But in water, it owns the ocean. Remember this. The sun and the moon don't shine at the same time. But both matter. Find your lane. Walk it your way. That's where real success lives." If this story helped you, share it with someone who needs it. I'll see you in the next story.